El Nino. It was 23rd December, one day before Noche Buena, the Christmas Eve. The El Nino warm current was around the Peruvian coast, making the weather humid. Heavy rainfall was going on for the past 1 week and was forecasted to continue till a couple of days. In such a situation, Alberto was of course asked to stay indoors, but he loved playing, and the 8-year-old wanted to play the whole day outside and enjoy his festive holidays. He lived in Pamplona Alta, the slum area of Lima, the Peruvian capital. His father died when he was 3 and he lives with his mother. She is a tailor and works from her home. Most people in Pamplona Alta have poor financial conditions. All the Alberto's friends' father work as plantation laborers in Tarma. They usually come back in holiday season, but due to crop failure owing to heavy rains, they were not given leave. Also, they got paid less this time, so could not send money back home. Alberto continued to play outside and was eventually caught cold and fever. His mother was very worried. She looked after him all day and bought medicines. Thus, she wasn't able to complete her tailoring orders. She used her savings on his treatment and was left with little money. These savings were saved for buying a present for Alberto. Every year, his mother placed the gift near his small Christmas tree, and Alberto thought that Santa Claus had given him the present. 2 blocks away from Alberto lived Paul, a struggling writer. He left his school because he felt school education was good for nothing. Now, at 25 years old, he occasionally got paid for his writings. Otherwise, he did petty part time jobs. Having nothing to do currently, he was roaming the shanty lanes engrossed in his thoughts. While observing his surroundings, he saw poor Alberto lying on his bed, looking weak. He was, he was staring at the small Christmas tree, which was placed at the window in the room. Paul was thinking about him when he heard someone whispering. It was Alberto's mom. Standing outside her home, she was talking to herself about her condition. Alberto is feeling very weak, and I'm not able to complete my orders. He is very excited for his gift, but how will I buy it? Hardly any money is left. Paul overheard as she said. Now, Paul may be a failed writer, but he was a very kind and helpful person. So the next day, on Christmas Eve, he bought a gift for Alberto, though his financial conditions were not much better. That night, it was raining heavily. Still, Paul went to Alberto's house and placed his gift near the Christmas tree on the window ledge. Next morning, Alberto was as delighted as surprised his mother was. He no longer had fever and was recovering quickly. The Christmas also cheered the weather. Sun was shining with its full might. Alberto's friends came to meet him. Everyone was excited seeing his gift. Unfortunately, none of them got any gifts as their father couldn't send money back home. Alberto cheered them and said, "This is not only my gift. We will all share it. It's ours." Later in the afternoon, Alberto was still puzzled. Why didn't his friends get any gift? He decided to write a letter to Santa. "Dear Santa Uncle, Merry Christmas. I would like to thank you for giving me such a wonderful gift. I really love the present. It is the best I have ever received. But dear Santa, my friends did not receive their Christmas gifts. They all had decorated the tree. I guarantee that they all are good boys and deserve the present as much as I did." Max was very excited for his car set. Larry really wanted a teddy bear. Dear Santa, I hope you are well because it was raining very heavily last night and you must be out there. Is it the reason that you were not able to give them their gifts? You know, I also caught cold and fever while playing in rain. You should take care of your health. You always gift us every year, but I am not able to give you a return gift. I don't have much to give you, but in case you are unwell, I am sending some medicines that I used. I recovered in 2 3 days, taking them with ample rest. Get well soon. Sadly, I am never able to meet you. Why do you always come late at night? Are you shy? Hope to meet you soon. Alberto de Ruz. He posted this letter at the nearby mailbox. In the post office, when the postman saw the address Santa Claus North Pole, he was confused. What to do to such a letter? He kept the letter with him and showed it to his wife upon reaching home. Kids nowadays are sending letter to Santa. That day is not far when I will see letters addressed to Napoleon, he said jokingly. It has something inside, his wife said as she opened the envelope. Packets of medicines? She said. Of fever and cold. Well, that's good. You see, my brother has caught cold and I was about to go to the chemist to buy some medicines for him, she added. Okay, you must accompany me. If we celebrate with him, then he will feel better. They went to her brother's house. He was lying on his bed, looking quite weak. Brother, Merry Christmas. I thought Santa gave gifts to only children. Well, here he sent one for you, giving him the medicines. I don't understand. What were you doing outside in the rains last night? Perhaps Santa not always come on his sledge. He can also come running while it's raining heavily. Everyone thinks that Santa is an old guy, but he may be as young as an 8-year-old.